of nowhere. We're Big Bend area of Texas. We're staying in Sanderson. Sanderson is right outside, I think, Big Bend National Park or State Park, or it's State Park, I think State Park. This is some totally different area. I've been to El Dorado, Texas once. It was similar, but not quite as desolate. It had more trees and not just scrub brush everywhere. It was about as desert as it gets before you lose all vegetation and it's just sand. We've noticed last night when driving back from the ranch, disclaimer, I did get in last night, set for about an hour, went back to the Airbnb inside Sanderson. We unloaded the trucks, ate dinner, like sandwiches, it was very simple, and then we went straight to bed. And I didn't get up this morning. I've been running on like 3 or 4 hours of sleep for like 4 days. I'm a wuss when it comes to that, so I gotta think about beauty sleep. As you can see, I really need it. So this morning I slept in till 7:45. I'm sleeping in now. Everyone used to sleep in till 10 or 11. So took my time, got ready, went by the gas station, the only gas station in Sanderson that their ice machine's broken. So hopefully it doesn't get too hot today, because our drinks are gonna be whatever temperature God decides to deal us today. Right now it shows 58 degrees, so I usually like cold drinks. Not gonna be very cold today, but you know what? Just part of it when you're out in the middle of nowhere. But I'll tell you, I wouldn't trade it. The entire way I drove out to the ranch, which I'm relatively close now, I haven't passed a single car. I had one car, there's a semi-truck behind me at one point. It turned off, went another direction. So when we say middle of nowhere, there's not many other places that are as middle of nowhere as this place. So the ranches are huge here in Texas. It's not like Oklahoma where everything's broken up to 160 acres or smaller. Everything went from 640 to 160 real quick. People started dividing land off. What I'll tell you here, actually, hold on, let's do this. See here? This is what happens. There is literally no vegetation. So you see the animals? I would tell you the number one spot to put up a hunting blind in this area is on a fence on a state highway. The grass on the way home last night, mule deer, whitetail, they all just bed right at the edge of the road. They just lay down and eat, because that's the only grass that they've got out here. It is brutal. I don't know what made them wander out here, and I don't know how they keep reproducing out here, because it's next to nothing as far as vegetation that we're used to in Oklahoma. Our deer and stuff are so picky. They don't even care about the grass. They're going for fresh wheat fields or alfalfa or protein feeders, because we've got stuff everywhere. Out here, you could bring a prairie grass bale and it'd be like wheeling in Capitol Grill and the death row. Like, everybody's coming. It's something else. So I have not hunted an area like this, especially outside of a guided situation. I have no guide here. I paid for a lease. I waited till the last week of the Texas rifle season to manage to find time. I kind of started helping some other stuff this year with outfitting, and we've got some exotics that we breed, so it's taken all of my spare time. I'm now trying to figure out how to fit a hunt in at the end of my season. So came down here, zero scouting, zero preparation. Finding out I kind of bought into a hunting club more so than necessarily just a standard traditional lease. It's fine. Learning lesson. I chuck those up all the time. We'll just see how it goes. But with that said, we will be up here to the property here soon, and then it's a 20-minute drive to get to our property from the other property, because these properties out here, some of them don't even border roads. They're just in the middle, and then there's easements from county roads that go through other people's ranches to get you to another ranch. So that's what we're gonna follow, and we'll see where it goes from there. But we'll be back hopefully with some better news, or we'll be in a hunting blind or doing something. Okay, all right, today, this one is the Rizzini Rhino Express. This one is gonna be in the 500 Nitro Express. I haven't had a 500 yet, so I figured we'd record this one for proof that I've shot one. I don't know how long I'll own one. We'll figure that out after I shoot this one. So I've got a dirt mound over here. It's about 20 yards away. I'm gonna shoot into it, so we're safe, but we'll see how it goes. Mounted up here, new Trijicon RMR HD. Been pretty impressed with them on these double rifles. So we're gonna give this one a shot. See how it feels. You're probably not gonna see the target because it's a dirt mound, but you guys can destroy me on social media for not posting the target. I don't really care. I'll post another review later at a range. We're just down here in South Texas, about 19 miles from the Mexico border on a hunt, and I happen to bring this. Not sure if I'll hunt the elusive, dangerous game of javelina with it or not yet, but if I decide to, I'll make that decision up here in just a second once I shoot this thing. So goes. There's cactus over here on it. I'm gonna pretend that's my target on the hill. So, all right, RMR Bennett makes a really good picture. So we're gonna start with the back trigger, and then you go back up to the front one so you don't accidentally pull the second one right after. So here we go. That was not pleasant. Got one on the ground, but that's your old 500 Nitro Express. It's a Rizzini. It's at the bottom end of the price point for double rifles. Double rifles, Sabati's about the cheapest currently produced one, and then Rizzini's about the second place. Not bad. Definitely not German craftsmanship. Italians are good at making ones that aren't that expensive. The Heim I had, the Heim was so far superior to this, but it was more than double the price. So if you're on a budget, these guns will work, get the job done. Sends a lot of recoil and a lot of weight down range, but it's what you're looking for when you need the 500 Nitro. So if you can, make sure you subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram. So. This is the first official hunt here. We set 5 feeder last night for a few before we got here real late, so we didn't spend any time. I slept in this morning, not gonna lie. I had much sleep lately, 3 or 4 hours a night, kicked my butt. So we are, we're here, we're just north of Sanderson, Texas. It's the first time I ever got to hunt what we call West Texas. So there's javelina, aoudad, whitetail, mule deer, and elk out this way. My particular part of the lease that I'm on, I got whitetail, mule deer, javelina, and aoudad. And so we're on one of those. Mule deer, we missed the season, so we don't get to count them. The aoudad supposedly visit this feeder from time to time. They're kind of nomadic though, so they move around. The javelina are kind of like our wild hogs. They show up pretty regularly when they find a good, easy food source. Whitetail, we're looking for a good mature one. So we're picky on a whitetail. But so tonight my main focus is going to be the aoudad and javelina. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed. It's the first time sitting out here. This place is something special. Never imagined that I'd have the opportunity to sit in something like this or be part of. So count my blessings. that to keep the door from rattling. Biggest blessing I have is I've got some really good friends, so shout out to my outdoors friends from Dead Air Silencers. You guys keep it rocking, make a big impact, and made this on Oklahoma boy appreciate it. So, anyways, it's about 3:30. We're gonna sit here and wait and see what comes our way. Got a lot of land to watch, so I start glassing. We'll see where it goes. Got some apples moving in. There's 2 of them. One looks a little younger, the other one's a mature one, so probably a mom and a baby, or just a young pair. Make sure our trigger cam's on. It's my first time actually using this one out. Looks like they're making their way out. What? First hat over there. Stuff, we still got an hour and a half, so go down and grab that one. I'm gonna drag it away from the feeder since we just got here. Get that away from the feeder, we still have some other chance for other stuff to come out.